flying me down to Miami or for Gommel and stuff, but you know, things happen before those plans could be put into motion.
Oh, hold on. Looks like Twitch chat finally came back on the screen, which means, hopefully now the stream is fixed. Okay, good. We got YouTube back on the screen, Twitch on the screen. Last thing missing is the OG scoreboard, so I'm gonna hopefully get it back.
All right, launching onto PS2 here, I actually think this is a pretty good stage that both competitors can take advantage of. For Lucas, there's a lot of space to run away from Kazuya, but in terms of Kazuya, this is the longest legal stage in the game, so there's a lot of flat area for you to get those combos off. So I definitely think both competitors can benefit from this, as well as it just being, you know, a comfort pick.
Right. Wait, you're saying this is the longest stage in the game?
I believe so. In terms of like technical units, I think it's longer than Town, even though it doesn't feel like it, because as long as you don't count the platforms. If the platforms are there on the side on Town, it's barely longer. But as terms of just like the flat stage, the floor, I believe PS2 is like slightly edging it out.
That's pretty crazy, actually. I didn't actually realize that.
I mean, people go here all the time against characters like Samus or Min Min, like my Min, and they have no idea what they're like getting themselves into, pretty much. But what we're getting ourselves into is a good game here. Sergeant Hamilton has already taken a stock off of JaZaR. JaZaR trying to basically find a good kill option, that down smash. And if there's one thing that Lucas does not lack, it's kill options.
Yeah. And as someone in I said this in the chat pointed out, the next match after this is an incredible online rematch that many people have been waiting for. And it's going to be Sonics versus Brujo, and they have locked in their characters, and it will be Sonic versus K. Rool.
That's going to be crazy.
So I'm very much looking forward to that for many reasons.
Here we go. We see JaZaR trying to kind of zone out with PK Fire and the classic tried and true Zair. Don't know what that PK Freeze was. I like the idea if Sergeant Hamilton had tried to back away in that moment, but Sergeant Hamilton much on the aggression here, trying to find another opening, another electric, and JaZaR is doing a good job at kind of keeping himself away, but gets hit by that electric into the up smash. That's going to be a lethal kill confirm there.
He will do it.
Here we go. Oh, geez, this could be the
3-piece,
start of something
4-piece,
crazy.
5-piece.
Oh, wow. JaZar's still living for now, but at 77%, Lucas's light, frail figure is going to start dying to some of these big options here. Gets the up air. A lot of down smashes coming out here. It's a very strong option, but like on platform like that, I have to question a little bit. There could be some warming up to do. I imagine JaZar as Lucas is not the warmest right now.
Oh my God, Onin lost to no tag. Mario.
Oh, well, hey, Mario has a crazy history of upsetting Steve players.
Dang, Mario is on fire today, though. There's another one I was playing named Babunsky. I call him Bun, so I'm truly. I hope. I think he lost in winners, but he's hopefully still in the bracket somewhere down the line.
Babunsky, it's kind of crazy because at first I was like using it to spread my Dr. Mario propaganda where I'm like, now JaZaR is not the only one. You see how good this character can actually be? And then he swapped to Mario and instantly saw beat Spargo. And I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm not right about that.
Yeah.
Either way here, this game is actually starting to get a little bit evened up. If JaZaR can find something huge here. Okay, nothing quite off of that nair. That could have been a big combo, but now things are a little bit closer together. That up air. Oh, wow, the PK freeze. Really? That did it? That's crazy.
Damn, he brought it back.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that to kill, truthfully. Especially because it was on the opposite side of the stage. That's insane. I honestly think
you gotta be ready for it.
To chat.
You gotta be ready for it at any given point, because if you're not, you're just gonna. Yeah.
Especially because JaZaR was going for it the entire game, and the one time he lands it, it kills. You know, when it matters most. Onin has not really been playing Smash a lot since what happened at Supernova, in the sense where they've been only doing doubles brackets. I think they might enter singles at, I think it was Port, but I definitely do want to bring up the fact that, you know, Onin did get upset, but as far as I know, Onin hasn't really been playing. So that's another factor you got to keep in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But no Johns, as we all know, from the greatest.
There's books. There are legit Johns in this world, and there are non-legit Johns.
I want to bring up the FD pick real quick because a lot of people are probably thinking that this is an insane pick. I recently did my short series of the best stage of every character in Smash Ultimate, and of the characters that I did, only 3 of them had Final Destination as their best stage. One of them was Kirby, and the other 2 were Kazuya and Lucas. So as much as Kazuya benefits from this stage, this is also where Lucas wants to go too, because there's no platforms to get in the way of his combos, of his zairs, and you know, the small side blast zones. He has many kill options that he can use to take advantage of it. So, I mean, it seems crazy on the surface, and if he was playing Dr. Mario, it would be crazy. But with Lucas, they kind of like the same stages.
Yep. Yep, they do.
It's the thunder there. Magnet kind of just avoiding the power grab right there. Okay, now we're trying to recover. PK Thunder 2 is going to kind of mess that up a little bit. And then down smash, fully charged, will take that stock expeditiously. You're going to be feeling that for generations to come.
Yes, we are.
Now looking to, yeah, trying to extend the lead. Good electric into up B. Not going to kill just yet, though, thankfully, for JaZaR. There you go. Have you watched a lot of JaZaR's Lucas? What do you think of it?
I've watched a lot more of his Dr. Mario, actually. But he will pull out the Lucas when in these odd situations. And I'm realizing, I guess it's just a character-specific thing like most people do for Kazuya. But I'm understanding now why it works. It's like Lucas's aerial mobility is just fast enough to kind of weave around Kazuya's antics with his electrics. And he kind of plays his keep away game, of course, with his PK fires. And if Kazuya rushes in, he either has an air shield option or a grab, as we just saw. Hamilton going down with an easy down B punish.
Yeah, but with 92% on the board for Sergeant Hamilton, that forwarder almost do it. Again, you are in a really bad spot. Those PK freezes might actually catch if you're laser stalling too much, but the down smash is going to suffice this time. Now, the percents are even, but the stocks are not, and JaZaR is going to be going into this last stock situation with a good lead, but Sergeant Hamilton could even it all up right here if he can find the good kill. A lot of shield pushback, just trying to juggle. Finds the God Fist. No electric, just win God Fist, and that's going to bring us to a dead even game. That's a crazy option, but you know, sometimes Kazuya just love to throw it out, and when it works, you can't deny.
And the one thing you also can't deny is that this is Kazuya on FD. All it will take is one smug look and one electric, or going instant game 3. But it depends if Hamilton has the combo.
It's very volatile, and you know what? Part of that is like can also swing in JaZaR's favor here, as we see 73% unanswered, pretty much. But again, this game could turn on a dime. These characters, the stage, it's all volatile.
The caster curse! The caster curse, Mr. Mice! It happens here too. Another game 3 blessing our stream, just like that.
Had an entire stock up, but fighting Kazuya is a lot like fighting a heavy, where it's an even game until it's over. You know what I'm saying?
It really is. My God. Well,
it just happens like that sometimes. Part of the game, especially with Kazuya on FD.
Yep, seems like it.
I don't even think the volatility is necessarily a bad thing. It's just that Sergeant Hamilton was the one who took advantage of it more in that particular game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we even run it back. But I think if you're JaZaR, you're the higher seeded player. You're sort of expected to win this, and you want to prove yourself as the better player. You might want a less volatile stage. You know, less opportunities for Sergeant Hamilton to kind of go crazy mode, and more opportunities for you to play some neutral, and just sort of more opportunities to outplay rather than get kind of demolished in a single interaction, as many of Ultimate's best characters are wont to do.
Yeah, no. I mean, I do blame JaZaR for leaving FD open over Kazuya, for Kazuya. I do not understand the point of that. Like,
I don't necessarily think it was even a bad idea, because Lucas likes that stage a lot too, but if you're not doing the Zair combos anyway, then the benefits of FD are less substantial than a more technical like Lucas Main, like Bubs or Regalo, who would have been able to, you know, lean into the more technical side of the character. We're running it back to PS2. I've done the same thing in my run in this tournament today, where if you win game 1 on a certain stage and that stage is not banned, why not go back? You know, you've already proven to yourself and to your opponent that you can win there. It just makes sense. And we're gonna see JaZaR, again, like I mentioned earlier, trying to go for more slow, neutral play so that he has more opportunities to better player Sergeant Hamilton, which is what I think he wants to do in this scenario, rather than give Kazuya the chance to really blow his stock up.
Yep. Okay. Start GG is down. Ooh, let me let last know.
No, that's tragedy. Okay, well, JaZaR now on the ledge here. Sergeant Hamilton could find a stock. Tried to get the Wind God Fist. It didn't quite work out, though. Finds the fair instead. A down smash. Not going to do as good of a job as two-framing on PS2 as it did FD. Another reason why Lucas likes that stage, but again, with Sergeant Hamilton on the ledge here, you don't need down smash, such a committal option to kill. But, you know, if you can find it, you might as well. Could have been a spacing issue the first attempt, but that second attempt is going to find Sergeant Hamilton down the first stock in this crucial game 3, which may be his last of winner's side of bracket.
Ooh, that would have been instant death, but JaZaR had to shoot up just in time, especially on that platform. Up smash on Lucas there, you're definitely dead. Oh, missed the electric too, and look at these!
He's so scary.
Oh my god. What do we call those? The Korean backdash? I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Maybe that's why he's Sergeant Hamilton. He's trying to instill fear in you like he's a drill instructor in the military, just standing there menacingly, as a good star of mine would say. But either way, we're returning to a semblance of neutral here. Sergeant Hamilton playing some good footsies.
Oh my god, it's so... He has the fastest crouch dashes I've ever seen. Wow.
It's crazy to me that Kazuya has that as an option. Where I remember one of my favorite Smash videos of all time is you reacting to the Kazuya Direct. Because every time they would reveal something crazy, you'd go, wow, that's insane. And then it kept going. And then it kept going. And you were like,
does he need 30? Does he need 35 moves?
You were screaming on your knees at the top of your lungs to please just stop adding more stuff. And that's one of those things where it's like, did he really need a dash option that makes his entire upper body completely invincible to the point where he can dash through Falco Laser and not get hit? I don't know if he really needed it, but those they take those. Oh, goodness. At 89, JaZaR is in a really good spot here to kind of build this lead and keep it going. But again, on the ledge against Kazuya here, you have opportunities to just lose your stock. Finds a good forward tilt, another one of those really strong options that Lucas has in spades. Trying to camp out with some PK freezes, catches the jump with PK fire. Good nair on the ledge here, doesn't quite get the right side for the follow-up down tilt F tilt combo. Okay, but now Sergeant Hamilton's in a really bad spot.
Yeah, he is. Okay, another chance, 160, 173. This is Ultra Max Rage. Oh, okay.
Oh, but he falls out.
If it was Ness, you were toast.
If it's Ness, you're done. Gets the electric.
Oh, jab, up smash. Just to kill him, he stole it back. Oh my god.
I don't even know if that was particularly true, but it looked clean. But just like that with that forward air, we're down to even, which means you're losing. If you're even against Kazuya, you're in a scary spot. There goes that back throw that, you know, Dr. Mario was so afraid of.
Last stock. JaZaR being in.
Here from JaZaR.
JaZaR being in losers early, kind of early here would be crazy too, but Hamilton definitely one of the deadliest Kazuyas in the online world. Last hit here, 85, 74, 94. JaZaR holding his center. Fire and ice. Fire and ice.
Rage drive is active.
It's Game of Thrones out here. There's another nair.
Forward air here at the ledge kills, I think.
Big back throw. What's the option?
I like it.
Oh,
no! Oh, no!
JaZaR steals it with an SD?
We take those. You want me to feel bad for Kazuya?